Hey guys, Alexandra here, aka the not so evil stepmother, and I'm super excited to do this video for you guys today. It's one that I have been wanting to do for a while now, and it's one that you guys actually voted in to have done next, so here we are. So today we are going to be doing how to create a creaseless, wrinkleless under eye area when we are doing our makeup. I'm sure you guys obviously watch YouTube, you watch I'm sure a ton of beauty gurus, and you see them do all this under eye baking and things like that, and then you go to achieve the same look and you get the same exact products and you get this right here. Yeah, this I got following a beauty guru. I'm not gonna name names, but this is what I achieved, and this is what I achieved when I did it my way. So again, this is why I started my channel. I wanted to create real looks for real people. I've got no filters, no special cameras, no special lighting, no none of that, okay? This, again, is real tips and real tricks for real people to really use, especially for those of us that are a little older, you know, in our 30s and over. We've got a little more experience behind our eyes, okay? So we need a little extra love and attention, and we can't do things like the 20 and 21-year-olds do, okay? I mean, it is what it is, but there is a way to create a flawless under eye area look, okay? So it is possible, just to let you guys know. And don't get discouraged when you are watching those beauty gurus and stuff, because let me tell you guys, I've met a few of them in person and their makeup does not look that great in person. Again, keep in mind, it's for camera, it's for show, they've got special lighting and special effects, and it's made, you know, their makeup is made to look good filming, but not necessarily in person. So don't get discouraged. I really hope this video helps you guys so much, and I had a ton of fun making it, and yeah, let's just get on into it. Welcome to the wonderful wide world of my bathroom. All right, so let's just get right on into it. So as you can see, my eyes are done. The top half of my eyes are done. The rest of my face and everything else is not done. And the reason being is this is something that I have been changing up, and I figured out is to go ahead and try to do your eyes first, the top half at least anyways, so that way you don't get a bunch of fallout and everything. You know, you don't want to get this area set and then have a bunch of crap fall on it and then you mess it up and all that. So it's just better just to go ahead and get that done, and you know, and that way too, you know, you got room to clean up the outskirts and stuff if you need to and all that kind of stuff, and you can always go back in and touch things up, but I try to get a majority of my eyes done, okay? So anyways, moving on, number 2, big tip here, and this is something that I learned I learned the hard way. Let me just put it like that. I learned the hard way, okay? And that is moisturize, 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 moisturize. Now, I did already moisturize my face to save time. So for today's purposes, I use this right here, the Elemis Pro-Collagen Marine Cream. The reason being, it was sitting here on my counter and everybody got it in the Boxy Luxe December box. So I'm trying to use products that you guys have or had or have received or may have in your collection, okay? So the number 3, and this is a little secret from me to y'all, okay, is this bad boy right here, okay? This is by Benefit Cosmetics. I found this about a year and a half ago. This is called Eyes Firm It Up Eye Serum. Actually, one of the very first videos that I did was on this bad boy right here, okay? So let me tell you about this. This does not have any retinol in it, so you can use it and go have your eyes plucked and done and whatever. So, but it is amazing. You can literally like watch it work before your eyes, literally. So all you do is literally one little pump, and you just kind of dot it on here, and you just literally tap it in. Just tap, 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 tappity, tap, tap. That's all you gotta do, ladies and gents. Just tap that stuff in, lightly pat it in. And as I said, you can pretty much watch it work before your eyes, quite literally. So yeah, just pat it in and then let it dry. Give it a few minutes to dry. And so we're gonna give it I'd like to give mine about 5 or 10 minutes to dry before I do anything else, so we'll be right back. Okay, so we're still waiting on it to dry. It's only been about 5 minutes, but I figured while we're waiting, and as you can see, there's already a pretty big difference, we'll go ahead and move on to our next step. So, and this is another really big trick. Get your beauty blender, go ahead and get it wet now, and get it wet with warm water. Y'all have no idea how much of a difference this makes. I used to just use like lukewarm water or like cold water. Warm water, girl, boy, whoever y'all are, warm water, okay? I promise you, you will thank me later, okay? So get it, you know, nice and wet, warm water. And then this is another thing, this is really important, and nobody told me this, and that is, make sure, well, grab a paper towel and wring it out in that paper towel. Get any excess water out with that paper towel. And I always like even do like a double, do a second to where there's like nothing coming out. So paper towel, okay? So we're gonna set that there. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and prime our face. Now I'm just saying our face, not under our eyes, because we're gonna use something separate for that. So for today's purposes, I'm going to use this right here, which we just received in our BoxyCharm. And I actually haven't tried it yet, so it smells good. So I figured, hey, we'll go ahead and try it now. So this isn't about foundation anyways. This is about under our eyes, but kind of plays into the foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime our face. Okay. Prime it up. And then the next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and apply our foundation. All right. So I'm using my tried and true favorite, my Lancôme Teinte Idole, which I am running low on. No, I have to go get some more. Okay, I'm just gonna blot that everywhere. Now we're not gonna do underneath our eyes. Less product under our eyes is more right now. So we're just gonna kind of do it everywhere else. The primer's kind of nice. All right, now that we got that done, we're gonna go in with my second little tip trick to you all. Now, if you don't have this, I will tell you there is another little trick that I used to use. So I used to do this right here, the Urban Decay under eye, the eyeshadow primer potion anti-aging. Put a little dab on your finger and, you know, cause warm it up and just gently massage in and then dab with your beauty blender. Exactly how we're gonna do this right here. But this bad boy has been amazing. So this is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. Sorry, my hair is falling out everywhere. Okay, this stuff, amazing. So same thing, stick your little ring finger in there, just dab, dabby, dab, dab, dab. Dab, 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 till you're all fab. Oh God, yeah, I went there. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna dab it under our eye and then very gently, because you don't wanna pull the skin any more than you have to, but where your hands are warm, that is gonna help melt the product into your skin. So just very, very gently, with at least amount of pulling or tugging as possible, just melt that product into your skin. Yeah, I just ran into my eyeshadow there. It's all right. Again, we can touch it up. No big deal, okay? So now that we got that in there, we're gonna use the other end of our beauty blender and just dab that in there. Dab, dab. Okay, now I always try to like stretch my eyes out, like as you can see, like stretch them out as far as I can and like kind of look up from like this point forward, again, to minimize creasing. So like just, you know, and this is for us ladies who have a little more experience behind those eyes, okay? You know, you're not gonna be able to get rid of every wrinkle and every crease, but the point is to minimize them. Minimize, minimize, minimize. And try not to talk a bunch while you're doing it either, unlike what I'm doing right now, okay? So, we're gonna dab it in there, okay? And then, we're gonna go to our concealer. Again, less is more, ladies, less is more. Now I know, going back to this, you're like, what the heck? Okay, so this smooths out your upper eyelid. It does the same thing. You just wanna put it right underneath your eye, just to smooth out that under eye area, just to, you know, kind of fill in the holes. A little bit, you don't need much, just a little bit, okay? Same thing with this concealer. Just a little bit. Not much. While we're doing it, we might as well do everything else too. Might as well go for broke here, right? Go for broke. All right, so we're gonna use our sponge, and I like to blend out all my other areas first. Okay. And then same thing, gently press it in. If you gotta use your finger to warm up that product, girl, do not be afraid, because sometimes it helps. And I will go back in sometimes and like use my finger after I dab and finger, you know, because it helps warm that product up. So I'll just like kind of press my finger on there, just warm that product up, warm it up, and get it everywhere it needs to be, and then blend it out, dab it out, okay? There you go. Okay, now we want to set it. Now, I know you guys see videos where everybody's like, bake, 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 bake. No, 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 no. That is going to just cause product to go in every crease and accentuate every crease you have. Do not do that, okay? So first off, whatever you use to set your makeup with, make sure it does not have talc in it. Make sure whatever setting powder you are using does not have talc in it, talc powder, okay? It will dry out your under eye, your face, everything. It will cause mass amounts of creasing. So I would recommend either using the Mercier powder or this right here, which is the Becca Hydra-Mist Set and Refresh powder. I love this stuff. I can't find my Mercier. I was gonna use that, but can't find it. And we're gonna use a fluffy, big fluffy brush. You want something nice and fluffy and light, okay? And just a little bit, not a lot. You don't need a lot. So I just kind of dab it in there and then kind of knock off any excess, and then just dab. Dabbing is key here. Dab, dab, dab. okay? And then again, if you have to just kind of lightly dab your finger over it, it's okay. Go right ahead and do that, okay? All right, so I like to go ahead and set my under eye. I know obviously I don't have the rest of my face done, but just go ahead and set that under eye. All right, so those are my tips and tricks for keeping a flawless, creaseless, wrinkleless under eye area. So we're gonna go ahead and put on the rest of our makeup, contour, and all of that stuff. So fast forward. Of our face on, and we are done for today's tips and tricks on how to get a flawless, or as flawless as possible, wrinkle-free and creaseless under eye area. Those are all of my magic tips and tricks for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please hit like this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so. And of course, as always, make sure you are not stingy and you share this with your bestie.